Assalamu alaikum students of class 1. How are you all? I hope you all are in good health and taking good care of yourself. I am Ma'am Reema, your science class teacher. In school, I had only 2 classes with you all, so I guess some of you recognize me and some maybe not. And previously, Ma'am Sara was taking the science classes with you. Due to some reason I was not taking them, and from now onwards I'm going to take your science class. So you all have to be very well prepared for your class. I know from you have been taking the science classes for more than a month, so you know that you all have to keep your belongings with you and do a very neat and tidy work. Do your all the RA on time, on the date which I have mentioned, so that would be very easy for you and for your parents as well. So now I know you all have done the chapter 1. We have done all the textbook pages of it. Now we will move towards the workbook page and some of the copy work. Okay. We are doing unit 1 ourselves, and this is your lecture number 5. Previously we have done the textbook pages and it's almost completed. Now we will do some workbook pages as classwork and some as RA, and we'll do the copy work also. So let's start our first. Okay, so previously as you have done your textbook pages, now we move towards the workbook page. This is your workbook page number 16. Page number 16. Please class, everybody bring your books close to you and open page number 16. This is your classwork page. I'll make you explain that page and then you'll do this page with me. This is so easy page. All the clues are given and I know you all can easily do this page by looking at the pictures. Okay, so first we will move to the first picture. What we have on the first picture, there is a man who has a flower in his hand. And what he is doing with the flower? I think you all can see the man is, yes, the man is, what he is doing with the flower? He keeping the flower closer to his nose. What he wants to do with the flower? Yes, the man wants to smell the flower. What he want to do with the flower? Yes, he wants to smell the flower. And with which part of the body we used to smell? Yes, I think you all know that we used to smell with our nose. So you can look at the end of this page. There is a box given in which all the 5 options they have given to you. Let's find the word smell from this box. So class, try to find smell. Yes, it is at the last. What are the spellings of smell? S, say with me please. SMELL. Please write smell in the first box. First, try to do this worksheet with me. Then I will show you the solved worksheet after this. But first try to solve it by yourself with the help of your parents, and I'm telling you. Yes, so in the first box the word comes, that is smell. And what are the spellings of smell? SMELL. That's smell. Okay, now move towards the second picture. Yes, what you can see in the second picture, yes, it's a picture of a glasses. Why we use glasses? Yes, do we use glasses for hearing purpose? No, I think you all are so brilliant to know that we use glasses to see the things. So that belongs to our sense of sight. Yes, we will write sight here. This is our sense of sight. So where is sight written? Let's see the box at the end of this, yes, page. Sight is at the first. S-I-G-H-T, sight. With which part of our body we use to see the things. Our sense of sight directly belongs to our eyes. Yes, we used to see the things with our eyes. So please students write sight in the second box. S-I-G-H-T. S-I-G-H-T. So you all have to write sight in the second box. Okay, students, I'm waiting for you to write. Okay, I know all of you have write it. Now move towards the third picture. You all have to write with me. Then your work will be finished very quickly. Okay, now we have a picture of hand. Why we use our hand? For what purpose we do with our hand? Do we hear with our hand? Do we see with our hand? No, I think you all know if we want to touch something, what we use? Yes, we use our hand. So our hand belongs to our sense of touch. So we will write touch here. So please students find touch from the box. T-O-C, touch. So what are the spellings of touch? T-O-U-C-H. What are the spellings of touch? T-O-U-C-H. Yes, you all have to write touch in the third box. I think you are smart enough that you have done this. Now move towards the fourth picture. Yes, there are two girls in that picture and one girl is saying something in the ear of the other girl. So with which sense this thing belongs to? Yes, they shows sense of touch or sense of hearing. Yes, I think you all are so smart to tell that it's a sense of hearing. So class, please write hearing over here. And please read the spellings of hearing with me from the box at the end. H-E-A-R-I-N-G, hearing. H-E-A-R-I-N-G, hearing. Okay, that's good. I think you have done. Now we have a last picture. In the last picture, what we have? Yes, we have a baby. And what the baby is doing here? Yes, he's eating something. And yes, so which sense comes here? When we eat something, we get a taste of it. And that directly belongs to sense of taste. We have the buds on our tongues from which we can taste something. So we will write taste, T-A-S-T-E. What are the spellings of taste? T-A-S-T-E. So write taste in the last box. Okay, everybody, finish your work. So I'll show you the solved worksheet. Okay, now you can see this is the solved worksheet of page number 16. The first one is smell, the second is sight, and the third is touch, the fourth is hearing, and the fifth is taste. But I think all my students have already done it with me. So we will move towards the next slide. Let's see what we have on the next slide. Okay, now we have to do some classwork on our copies. So do these question answer in your science notebook with proper date and day. Today we are doing our classwork on the copy of science for the very first time. So I'm going to show you a page in which I have mentioned how to make an index. In the class 1, you all have to make an index of every work you done on the copy. So I will show you the index page, how you have to prepare your index, and then we move towards the copy work. So see the index page now. Yes. Let's see class. This is the way how you have to make your index page. The first column is the date column. Here you have to mention the date, that today is 8/6/6 means 8 June. And then in the topic we are covering unit 1. So I am writing here unit 1, and the assignment is question answer, and this is your classwork. So you will write C.W in the assignment, question answer / answer, and then you will write C.W. There is a signature column as well. So your parents should mark their signatures in the signature column. In some of the copies there are 2 columns for signature, one for the teachers and one for the parents. But if you have only one signature column, then the parents should signature over there. So class, mark your so write your index with me. Then I'll move towards the copy. How to make the copy, I'll show you how you have to write date and day in the copy. Okay, now I think you have done making your index, so I'm moving towards the copy. Yes, so this is your copy, first page, on which you have to mention today's date, day, yes, as I have mentioned on this page. And the most important thing which you have to do, you have to mark the margin line. Yes, that is very necessary, that you have to mark margin line on every page be done. So you have to write topic. What is the topic? Unit 1, are cells. And now we will do question number 1 and question number 2 of unit number 1. So in the next slide I have also shown you how you have to write your question 1 and 2, so you can do it with me. So okay class, this is the first page of your copy which you have to make. I have also mentioned this in my slide, how you have to write date and day, and I have also shown you the copy, so that would be easy for you to prepare the copy work, that because it's the very first time that you are making your copy by yourself, so you can take the help that how you have to make the copy. So you see I have written also the date and day here, topic and the margin line, and then we have a question number 1. Okay class, I think you all are ready to do question number 1 with me. So please keep your pencils with you and start writing. Question 1. How, M-A-N-Y, many, how many senses we have? How many senses we have? Oh, I think we all know that how many senses we have. Now you can tell very quickly that we have 5 senses. Now there is one more question with it. These 2 questions are interlinked. What are their names? First you will tell me that how many senses we have, and then you will tell their names. So first I am going to give you the answer of the first question. I think you all know and you all are giving the answers at your side. I am also repeating them. We have 5 senses. How many senses do we have? 5 senses. Okay class, write this. We have 5 senses. Write this, then I'll move towards the next one. We have 5 senses. W-V-H-A-V-E, have, F-I-V-E, 5, and senses, S-E-N-S-E-S, senses. students, whenever you're doing any question or any answer, try to read it with the spellings or with the sounds. So your reading will be improved, or you will learn the question and the answer very easily. So it would be very helpful for you that you can read your questions by yourself and you can write the answers very easily then. So I'm repeating the question number 1. How many senses we have? What are their names? Answer is we have 5 senses. Okay, number 1. Sense of taste. What is our first sense? Sense of taste. We all know that we have a tongue and on that tongue we have taste buds to taste anything, either it is good, bad. So we can tell very easily by tasting it that how does it taste. Okay, now the second we have sense of smell. What we have? Sense of smell. What are the spellings of taste? T-A-S-T-E. T-A-S-T-E, taste. Now the second sense of smell. Say with me the spellings of smell. S-M-E-L-L, or you can also read it with sound. S-M-L. So then you will learn the spellings as well. S-M-L, S-M-E-L-L, smell. Okay, now move towards the third one, that is sense of touch. Sense of touch. And we all know that we do the touching with our hands. So what are the spellings of touch? First, we'll read it with the help of sounds and then with the spellings. T, O, U, A, ch. See it? Ch, T, A, ch. So T-O-U-C-H, touch. Yes, students, try to read all the words by yourself. Try to read it with the sounds or try to read it with the spellings, whatever is easy for you, but try to read every word. Now number 4, we have sense of hearing. Sense of hearing. Read the spellings of hearing with me. H-E-A R-I-N-G, hearing. H-E-A R-I-N-G, ing, hearing. Sense of hearing. Now the last one, the 5th sense, we have sense of sight. Sense of sight. This is the how we see things, sense of sight. Sense of sight. What are the spellings of sight? S-I-G-H-T. S-I-G-H-T, sight. So class, do this question and the answer with me and try to read it with the spellings as I am reading with you. I am waiting for you. Please complete this question and then we'll move towards the second question of our today. Okay, I'm repeating the question again. How many senses we have? What are their names? Yes class, tell me how many senses we have? Very good. I think you all know that we have 5 senses and now you can tell their names on your fingertips. Sense of taste, sense of smell, sense of touch, sense of hearing, sense of sight. So if anyone asks you about your senses, you have to tell them very quickly because I think you all know them. Now move towards the next slide of question number, yes. Our senses help us to find out about the world. Our senses help us to find out about the world. Now I am reading the spellings of each and every word for you. Try to read it with me and write it with me. First is R-O-U-R, R. Then senses, S-E-N-S-E-S, our senses help. H-E-L-P, help. U-S, us, our senses help us to. T-O, to, find. F-I-N-D, find. O-U-T, out. About, A-B-O-U-T, about. T-H-E, the, about the word, W-O-R-L-D, word. It's finished. Again, I am reading the question and answer for you. Why we use our senses? Our senses, the answer is our senses help us to find out about the world. So if anyone asks you that why we need a senses, so you can quickly answer them that our senses help us to find out what's happening in the world, what is in the world. Yes, we are nothing about without senses. Okay, so this was your last question for today. Now I'm moving towards your RA page. What is your RA for today? Okay, class. Look at this page. This is your workbook page number 17. Everybody please open this page. I'll briefly discuss this page with you, and then you all will do this page very easily at your home. So class, look at this page. What we have here, you will write your RA date and day of today on this page, and you will do it at home. What we have on the first box written, find something colorful. That is so easy. In the first box, you will look around at your house, or you can go to the garden. I'm giving you a little clue, and you will try to find something very colorful from there, and you will draw the picture of that thing in the first box. And then we have a second box. Let's see what's written over there. Find something that makes a noise. That is also so easy. I think you all have so many things at your home and in your toys which make so much noise. So class, you can make anything you would like to make over here. Then in the third box, what you have to do, find something with a nice smell. There are so many things which have a very good smell. So you can make anything which you want to make over here. Now in the fourth box, find something that tastes good. Yes. Oh, there are so many yummy things around us which we would love to taste. So you can make any of your favorite food, anything which you want to make over here. You can, and you have to make very nice picture by yourself. Okay, you will make, I want to see your drawings, and color them very nicely. And then there is the last and the fifth box, find something that feels smooth and shiny. Okay, now you all have to think that which thing is very smooth and it is shiny as well, and then you can make the picture over there. So this was your RA page. Okay, this was all for today. Do learn these two questions at home. Okay class, this was your all work for today, and that is very important that whatever we do in the class or I've given you as a RA, you have to learn those things. So do learn these two questions at home. Read them again and again and write them and learn them. And these were the only two questions of your unit number 1, and thank you for today. Take very good care of yourself. Now see you in the next class. Allah Hafiz. Goodbye.